I guess it was ordained, for me to speak this because he actually was ministering on this subject. But it's called, let me give you a little backstory. About a week ago, I was talking to Nuno and Kathy, and we were just talking about, relationships and how once a relationship is over, that you should just let it be. And this is what, God gave me. It's called spoiled, spilled milk. It says, does what you've done define who you are? No, but what you did made you who you are. Ladies, remember that when you start a new relationship, because you could pour out everything and a man could look at you like you spoiled spilled milk. She slept with 50 dudes, drugs she often abused, prone to shoplift, her vocabulary was verbal filth. Had a husband plus was with another man and a girlfriend on the side. Didn't like smoking weed, but loved that her lies made her high. Now married 20 years, faithful 100%. No one can count all the amount of money she spent. Feeding the homeless and clothing kids. What if they judge her based on the other things she did? Did she need to tell a new husband about her past? The STD tests were negative, so she chose to pass on risking the chance of giving him that spoiled milk-filled glass. God forgave her, but mankind user can only do that task instead of forgiving and forgetting that last. Part usually is something that's only found in the movies. Moody whenever her past would come back to me. Dude, so the next time you ask a prospect for a background check, think about that being your future wifey that you didn't stay with because she used to have excessive sex and drug habits. So that's one of the things that you want to make sure that when you're in a new relationship or when you're going to another level in your life, you want to leave everything that was in the past because it's over. God has already forgiven you, but it's real hard for man to forgive and forget. So a lot of times a man might say, all right, that's cool, baby, that's all right, that was your past, but it's always going to be in his head. And to the dudes and to the ladies, please, if something happened in the past, don't ask your new girlfriend or your new boyfriend about what they did before. Like you said, your mind want to know, but your heart don't want to know. Because it's easy for you to say, all right, well, I love them for who they are now. But what you'll start to do is you'll start to judge them based on who they used to be instead of judging them on who they are now. Because like I said in the poem, she used to do all of that back in the day. But now she's, a member of society, and now she's feeding the homeless and doing all these things for kids and benefiting people, and she's a better person now. But what if she would have told her new husband, or what if she would have told these new people, back in the day, this is what I used to do? They would have never forgot that. Every time they see her, they would think, the dude would think, man, she slept with this dude, she slept with 50 dudes. But she with you now. That's all you need to worry about. So, don't spill that spoiled milk-filled glass. Because what happened is the dude will get that face, the lady will get that face, and it'll linger. And they'll always think about that. Whenever something you do, they'll always think about what you used to be when that's not who you are anymore. So remember, leave the past in the past. God forgave you, so leave it alone. Forgive yourself, leave it alone, move on.